Hello there and welcome back to yet another video. We have had some updates concerning BFA raids and now it's easier to farm the mounts coming in from those raids. The only thing that will affect these farms will be gear and it's just gonna get easier with time. The first raid is Battle for Dazar'Alor. Set it to Mythic, there are two entrances. For the Alliance it's in Borealis, for the Horde it is in Zuldazar near Zocalo. One thing to note, the raid is one of the very few which is not cross-faction, so if you still want to group up, you need to do it with people within your faction. First 4 bosses are fairly easy to do. Jade 5 Masters might be the only issue. If you have not done it before, they phase behind the barrier. To destroy it, simply walk with one of the orbs through the field, destroy the barrier, and then finish off the bosses. Conclave of the Chosen has seen a major change where you no longer get silenced for 30 seconds, and when it expires you get silenced again. That doesn't happen anymore, so you can swiftly get rid of the bosses. With the King Rastakhan encounter, Bonsandi no longer phases you to the Spirit Realm, resetting the boss entirely. You get stunned for 10 seconds and then you can freely DPS the boss down. High Tinker Mechatorg offers you G.M.O.D on any difficulty including LFR. Only on LFR it drops from Jaina Proudmoore instead. He still has the annoying flying phase, you just gotta survive it, wait and kill him after he lands. Stormwall Blockade. You have to be swift with the mages on the ships and kill them as fast as you can before you get sent back to finish off Laminaria. Lastly, we have Lady Jaina Proudmoore, who offers you the Glacial Tidestorm mount only on Mythic difficulty. Most of the people haven't even seen the second phase because, well, we just kill it in the first phase with a large enough group. In the second phase, the only thing that you need to do is dispose of her mirror images and then just finish off the encounter by defeating Lady Jaina Proudmoore. The second raid will be Ny'alotha. With 2 entrances, depending on which zone is under siege, it can be either Odum or Whale of Eternal Blossoms. Again, setting the difficulty to Mythic, the first 3 bosses are fairly easy to do. The only issue you might have is with Mout. If you don't have high enough DPS, he will phase. In the second phase, he will gain a mana shield. You need to deplete his mana in order to kill him. Just make sure no orbs in this phase reach him. If they do, he will reset his mana to full. Once that is done, you will reach the main area of the raid, where you will find 4 wings, one being closed off for N'zoth until you kill all the other bosses. All the bosses are pretty straightforward, except for Drazgadath. All the damage that you do to him, he will heal up. In order to avoid this, kill one of his adds and pick up the purple blobs on the ground. Now all the damage that you do to him, he won't be able to heal up. Il'gynoth is another, where you need to kill him 4 times. Every time that you kill him, afterwards you need to kill one of the organs in the wall. All the other bosses are easily killable without any mechanics and most of the damage is insignificant. Once you kill the last boss of each wing, that being Vexiona, Il'gynoth and Radin, an anchor behind them will spawn, which you can use to go back to the main area faster. Now that all the other bosses are dead, you can face N'zoth himself and his 2 boss encounters. The major change here is the cloak has become obsolete. You don't have to worry about your sanity anymore, and it is even better if you drop to 0 sanity, since you will gain a 25% damage increase buff. Once the buff is gone, your sanity is just reset to 30. Carapace of N'zoth has 3 phases. First and third are pretty straightforward. The second phase, you need to kill 16 in total of these synthesis growths that are growing on the wall. 8 on each side before proceeding to phase 3. Lastly, you have N'zoth, who drops you the Ny'alotha Allseer only on Mythic difficulty. Again, you're not affected by sanity anymore, so get that buff as much as you can. N'zoth himself is not attackable, or rather he is, but he won't take any damage. You start off by killing his tentacles until a message on your screen pops up that a mine gate has been opened. You need to go down to the down phase and kill an ad called Psychis inside. You will need to do this at least 2 times, and each time you kill Psychis, you go back to N'zoth and now you can DPS him down. Once he reaches about 20% HP, he will open up the gate to Magni and Mother. There you need to kill a different ad and then get phased back to finish off N'zoth. And that are all the mounts that you can solo farm now from BFA raids, and it is just gonna get easier with more gear we get and levels from newer expansions. Hope you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.